Right, giving plantains a try. One, I guess they're supposed to be mostly black on the skin. One was less than half black, at least. It didn't taste very sweet. The other was kind of more black and more sweet. But I guess you're supposed to cook them, fry them or something. I'm just gonna boil them like a melon. Let the water evaporate, then let it fry a little bit. Toast them. Flip two over, they get darker yellow. Well, I don't know what to think about plantains. They're not that sweet. They seem to like provide texture for something that you might want to add something sweet with. I don't know, they're okay for texture. Yeah, I don't taste any sweetness in this one. I got specifically a men's shelter. They had this warm-up shelter for being arranged by the Salvation Army. Maybe it's there. Owner? Oh no. Okay, I thought I was recording the Salvation Army and making comments about it, and apparently I did not. I was just saying the homeless numbers are low, and the trash doesn't seem so bad. They got it in check really good. It's like chickens with more than enough field of green grass to graze through. There's a lot of dog poop on W Avenue F, 9th. Stepped in some. This used to be a negro hospital. Okay. Huh. I would say it's bad on the other side of the tracks. And it is. It's a little bit worse, but it's tolerable. Check out this dog. That's a tough guy. Alright, checking out the downtown a little bit. Oh, a loans lady is watching me. Oh man. No big deal, but I just hate getting the attention. This got my attention. I'm like, whoa, well, these buildings are gutted out. Yes, and they turned it into a parking lot. Pretty neat. It's not too busy. This is my first gutted out building that's turned into a parking lot that I've seen. Parking lot, kind of a park, concrete park. Talk about taking advantage of the situation. They got an alcove thing over there to walk between buildings. Man, that's neat. It's just a facade here. Shade. You know, I swear this city seems to have more engineers than it needs or something. But then they gotta have money to have for the resources to do all this amazing work. Wonder what this is for. Yeah, that's pretty neat. They did all the welding. It's concrete. It's a concrete flooring. lot of neat work. But it's not too busy around here. It's just amazing. It's not like I'm being pushed around. It's just amazing. They really, even with properties that are down, it looks like they're really, oh, they're trying to sell this. Okay. That building looks abandoned. This one, windows broken out. That'd be cool to check out. Yeah, this one is all open, but it looks like they have gutted it. There's a peculiar kind of motivation around here, driven by less people, but they're doing pretty good work, keeping things looking decent. But the thing is, this reminds me a little bit of Lubbock. Lubbock seemed to have, Lubbock lacked the homeless population too, and they had a lot of broken down buildings. It's amazing how that works out. How the cities transform. It's just interesting. Yeah, that's not too big. Was this a theater? It's got the shape. This building's got the shape. Arcadia. It looks like a small theater if it were. Yeah, they boarded everything up, unfortunately. That's engineering for you. Construction. Man, it was called the Han Hotel. Han Hotel. You know, it's likely you can walk around in there. How are they getting in and out? There must be some. Yeah, these doors up here. Construction area. Oh, that's a good sign. Man, it'd be a cool building to check out. Jeez. It's a construction area. So you can look inside. And yeah, it does kind of look like they're doing some work. Wow. You can... It does kind of look like it. See this, they attach the buildings together with this little, I don't even know what you call that feature. Not sure what this building would be. Not even a single window up above. This would be a very dark building. Probably for storage. They don't need light for storage. The way this First Methodist looks outside gets me very interested in what it looks like inside. It's got this circular appeal to it. Very different from classic church looks. Right, so they're actually doing work on the building, many of the buildings that are a little gutted out. This used to be a library. Oh, and of course the women's club. They love starting that type of stuff. Pretty neat, beautiful library. But they've moved on. They moved away from this for some reason. It's not clear what it's about now. April, downtown temple. Some kind of government building. Across the street from the library, they got, I think this is a church. They got some temporary tents set up. It looked less set up yesterday. They even have a light show for this water display. It changes lights every so often. There is like literally no one around to see this. And they just do it. There's nobody to entertain, and they just keep it going. It's just amazing. What a waste. Seems like a waste of resources to me. Wow. Okay, they are. Oh, I'm on grass. I get the feeling that maybe they are spending a little extra money around here. Those trains are highly polluting. It's such a strong diesel smell. They're constantly running all day. There's this massive pig I want to sneak up on a little bit. Not much for fence, but I guess. Hey, pig! No? Alright. Doesn't even pay attention. What a farm. I'm kind of on their property, I guess. So I actually did consider parking near the feed my sheep, and I saw it was packed, so I kept moving. I came over here. I'll walk over to do the laundry. I don't know. I just don't trust those people. The people who are just standing around, like all the cars there. The guy that's volunteering there, I don't trust anybody. I'm actually leaving my phone in my car. I took out everything electronics related in my bag. Oh, I wanted to bring a book at least. I expect a long wait. Darn it. How about some water too? I keep forgetting things. What else? Soap? Yeah, well, I have that. I would be very interested in a study done to measure what kind of people will sit in a parking lot with their car running for a half an hour to an hour with the lights on. What kind of people do that? They need to be categorized. Is there a pattern? Obviously, this bridge is not used much because they don't put any barriers between the outside edge and then the bottom. But oh, they really care about putting a barrier in between the lanes, the incoming and outgoing. Shows how little this bridge is likely used. I could understand why some people just let other people learn the hard way. I think I might be learning the hard way that I probably won't be able to wash any clothes till 1 because this list is filled out. I'm arriving late. It opens at 9. It's 9:30. And when I saw yesterday somebody signed up at 10, I wonder if, like, did somebody just start washing at 9? Because it's probably a good half an hour in between washes. So I get on the list, I'm going to be on the tail end most likely. But the volunteer doesn't want to explain that. He doesn't have to. He'll let me learn the hard way, because that's how people learn best, is the hard way. That's his perception most likely. Either that, or I needed to ask the questions up ahead of time, which I did not. I failed. Right, so my lower gut has a slight pain, similar to what the almonds do. It's not an inflammation. It's different kinds of pain. So cooking those almonds was not enough. Alright, so that black guy in the laundry room, well, let me start with the white guy. The white guy stepped out for like 20 minutes. He was in there for a while. We were all kind of sitting in that laundry room for a while. White guy steps out for 20 minutes, comes back, and then reaches into a bag that was his. But the black guy was like, no, you're not the same guy. You can't touch that bag. He couldn't, the black dude could not remember that it was the same guy. He didn't recognize him. Well, I mean, I don't encounter, I guess I can't say I encounter a lot of people, but I've never seen that before. Such a lapse in memory like that. I gotta admit, I'm constantly amused whenever the grackles do this startled call. It's hard to recreate, and I don't think I can record it effectively enough. But they make it sound like they either got tickled or pinched. They just do this, and I find myself reacting to it every time, and every time I find it amusing. As long as they don't do it every second, if they do it every minute, every time I hear it, I just love it. It makes me react. It's so strange. You don't get that kind of entertainment anywhere in the country. You know, it's 1:18 p.m. and the clouds still have not broke today. It's 1:18 p.m. I like this. I wonder if it's like this a lot during the year.